Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang hanging out in the studio. Max Schneider, everybody. Hello.
Yay! Woo!
There's like 3 people, then Mike Greenberg's in the other room. Mike Greenberg, you make such a good Heather, dude. You're so good. He talked to my ear. He said thank you. You look like her, too.
No, he did. Heather's a woman and Greenberg's a man. So they don't look anything alike.
Who looks more alike, Greenberg or Heather?
I think Max Schneider looks more like Greenberg than Heather.
No, Max Schneider has this cool look going on where it's like what is this look? Can you describe this look for me? Here, talk really into the mic.
I would
it's
say,
a sucky
let me
mic.
get a little closer to the mic. Oh, the mic fell, and here we are. I would say this look is sort of like, woke up, did this morning show this morning at like 6, and whatever was the top of my suitcase, I put on, and I felt good about it. So.
It's a very cool look.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you come with a very small entourage, just you and your girlfriend.
Yes, indeed.
I thought it was going to be bigger.
I did too.
I like to keep it small. I like to just have like 2. I think when you have like 10 people, usually the dressing rooms are pretty small, and it's a little crammed,
And
Yeah.
it's so funny. You had gotten to the studio before me, and I was walking down, and all I hear is, I think you were on your phone, and I heard somebody saying your name on your phone. I was like, that's not him. He's not walking around like by himself talking on the phone. Like I'm like, no, but you're literally just cool, and you're here. And
No, very
I like that.
Very small, especially compared to this week where we had Kendall and Kylie Jenner in on Tuesday, and they had 2 security guards with them, and they locked down our wing like it was the goddamn president.
yeah, no, the
And
guy was pacing. He was very nervous.
he thought someone was going to attack them
yeah.
in our studio.
I mean, they are tiny and frail, so I understand that.
No,
but
yeah, totally.
One of them is like 27 feet tall.
Yeah, she is.
Tiny and frail.
No, they're very skinny.
But you have a lot going on. You're here in New York. You're doing a show tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Give me the details about the live show.
Yeah, I love performing live more than anything in the world.
Yeah.
And, I'd say what I like to bring. I have a band of guys that I play with every time, and they're just like brothers to me, and we just love playing together, and we do something different every night. I love the best thing about live shows is you never know what's gonna happen, and I think that when you come to a show of mine, it's gonna be a unique experience because we love just going with the crowd and like feeling the energy and just giving them the best show we can. I like to feel like I give a piece of myself to every show. That's what I like to feel like.
That's awesome. I mean, you're crazy talented. I remember first meeting you when we were in Washington, D.C. for Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of Play.
Oh, yes.
And we were talking before we did we went on the segues. For some reason, we had Noah Monk, who plays Gibby, give the woman like a Gibby. So she actually realized that he was Gibby, so they let us in to ride the
Hey,
segues.
use what you got.
It's true. She didn't believe us. He was like,
She had
guys,
no clue.
I'm Gibby from iCarly. Let us use the segment. He literally did
and
that.
I'm
and it
Madonna.
worked. Right?
No, I mean, we had a lot of fun, and I remember you carried around your ukulele, and you played, and you were crazy talented.
He actually came back and mentioned that because he told us about his trip, and he was like, yeah, and Max Schneider just walked around with his ukulele and played, and it was like crazy cool.
It was like a traveling band. It was awesome.
A one-man band.
It was very cool. I mean, do you do that often? Is that like a party trick?
I always have my uke with me. I never know. I love some of my favorite things that have happened have become like someone's like, oh, you have a uke, you should play it right now. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it's just great because you know what? It's so portable. It's like my little man purse, I like to call it, my little case. And you never know what's going to happen. You just start playing something on it.
And you know what I loved? When you actually went to go tune it up because you're going to perform for us, your girlfriend like opened up the case for you and she gave it to you. It's like you guys have like a system. It's like she's the ukulele watcher and she hands it to you.
I'd say you use the ukulele to get girls, but you have a girlfriend, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, she's the best. She's sitting over there. I don't want to brag about it, but she's an amazing dancer and an amazing person. And it works because she does her thing, I do my thing. We support each other. I think that's what's important when you're with somebody.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
see, that's
Did you
that's
ever?
great.
Have you ever sang to her? Like, do you sing to her?
Yeah,
do you play for her?
I do. Yeah,
Shelly's so jealous right now.
No, my boyfriend is a horrible singer, but I make him sing to me, and it's more embarrassing for him than anything.
I love singing. She comes to all the shows, so she hears me sing all the time. So when we're together, I'll sing something. I wrote for her first song recently and stuff like that.
You wrote a song about her?
I did. I wrote a song about her.
Wow.
And so she's sitting over there. She's like, embarrassed. What?
That's every girl's dream for a man to write a song about her.
But I love playing for her. She's the best.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together 6 months.
Oh, it's so fresh.
It is fresh, but we've been best friends for about 2 years. So
2 years dating for 6 months.
Okay, Zach, do you
How
hear
do
what
you-
he just said? Friends first and then lovers.
Yeah, I'll take notes. Thank you. I have a question. How do you go from best friends to lovers? How do you make that transition not awkward?
I think it's like you just have a connection with someone. This is the first time I've dated a friend of mine, and I think that I think it just when you're super connected to somebody and you have a romantic chemistry, it's not an awkward transition because it just works. And we definitely I mean, it can be bumpy, I'm sure. I mean, it's like, whoa, we're friends and now we're kissing, like we never did that before. But I think everybody does it in a different way.
So a friend of mine who actually was married to her friend, she said one day they were sitting at the table at dinner, and all of a sudden he touched her leg, and she felt this like spark, and she got chills.
I've been trying to do that with my best friend Rebecca now for like 13 years, and she has yet to feel anything but like molested. Like, get off me.
Yeah, well, you're very creepy, and also and you know what's even scarier for Zach? She just broke up with her boyfriend, so she's on the rebound. She's vulnerable, and she's still not into it.
Oh no!
Aww.
No, she doesn't want it. She does. I think she'd rather be tortured in Guantanamo Bay than take me.
No
That's
way.
upsetting.
No, it's sad. She's good looking.
Yeah.
I know, it's a shame. I'm such a talent.
You should maybe
I'm such a prize.
Maybe you should double. Maybe you and your girlfriend. What's your girlfriend's name?
Laura.
Laura. Maybe you and Laura should go out with Zach and Rebecca.
Yeah.
And she can sort of see how they are with each other, and maybe she'll, I don't know, feel the need to kiss you.
We'll just like keep talking about, be like, oh, we were friends first.
Yes.
Like super close friends.
Yes.
Throw it out there.
I got your back.
Yeah, thank you.
Show her that it's possible to make that transition.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Although Max is way cuter than you. Sorry.
Not
But he's 10 times better looking than me. You don't need to remind me. We get it. But it's okay. We were both on TV. It's totally fine. And we're all the equal playing field, I think, then.
Heck yeah.
Right? Once you say television, everyone's equal. I mean, you get me?
No.
You're into me now, I know. So you did How to Rock.
Yes, indeed.
How was that? I heard stories.
That was great. I mean, you know what? I'm so close with the cast still. Like Noah and Chris come to my house all the time.
Yeah, they're
and
great.
They're amazing. And I think that the show was just a great experience. I got to chill with a monkey, as you know, I love monkeys.
Yeah.
If you don't know. And I think that it was just, I had a great time, and it's just a beautiful experience I can look back on.
I think your cast hates me.
You think they hate you?
No, I think Sam Boscarino hates me.
No.
I
don't think so.
I didn't want to bring it up, but do you remember that one girl, Kids' Choice Awards, not this past year, the year before?
Okay.
Talked about it on radio a few times, but I never said her name. You know that girl? Remember I told you the story? Do you remember?
No.
You don't remember?
Tell it again, and maybe Max can clear things up for you.
No, it's really weird. It's really funny. It's really awkward, and I feel like
Well, just
I'll get a
either
phone
tell
call.
it or move on.
I'll move on.
Okay.
But it's really good. But I feel like your cast hates me.
I'm sure they don't.
No, I think they do.
I don't think they do.
I think they do. Knowing Chris
and
might not
Halston's
hate
gonna
me.
be my roommate she's on this new show that I'm doing.
She's super talented, and I'm
great.
good friends with James.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, he's great.
She's talented, so she's gonna be on the new show on NBC.
Yeah, and it's my first time we're roommates.
That's cool.
First female roommate, and we're super good friends.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Is your girlfriend nervous? Halston's
No.
really good looking.
No, but no, we're all tight, and I'm tight with James. I think that's why it really works.
Have you
because
seen James? He's really big.
He is big.
Yeah.
I know.
That's scary. Like if I'm rooming with Halston, like I'm nervous.
No, but that's the whole thing. I think it's like James and Laura are friends, and I'm friends with Halston. It works because we so all understand it. I think it's tough when I was worried about having a female roommate at first when I first thought about it. But from all my friends, like Laura's roommate is actually my guitar player Dan, and it's so funny, yeah. So I'm either there for working with Dan on videos or something, or I'm there to hang out with Laura.
You guys have a lot of trust.
That's
that may
scary.
be difficult for me.
It is, yeah, no, but it's because Dan, he does a lot of my video stuff and he plays guitar with me, and so I think it's just like we all just have a lot of trust. Is what it's all about.
It's all about trust.
I think what you should do is while you room with Halston for 6 months, you should allow your girlfriend to room with James at his very nice house.
Yes.
With his very nice cars for 6 months.
I think so.
Like he probably has a lot of room in that new house.
Hey, I'm open to it. I'm
That's
cool
good.
with that.
Are you?
If I
Are you
was-
with that? Yeah,
Laura's down.
Yeah, she's down.
Yeah,
James
she's
is good
down.
looking. She knows what she's getting into. She knows. She's a
Laura's
big
like, I
time
didn't
Rush
expect
fan.
to be in this whole thing. I just wanted to watch. You're in it.
But you do a lot of YouTube covers, and they're really incredible. They're really good, man. I've been watching them, and I play them in the studio all the time, and I show everybody. They're really great. How do you get into doing that?
So the short story was that I had a YouTube channel a while back, and just my friend Nick, who plays in my band, keys in my band, we made some videos like the laptop was like the opposite direction and whatever else. So we did that. But how I really got into it was I did this video with a friend of mine, Avery, and we were the iPhone band.
I love it. You did payphone.
Yeah. The first one we did was the Stereo Heart song.
Oh, Stereo Heart.
And Kurt Schneider was one of the other players, and Dan, my guitarist, was the other. So we were all the iPhone band, never met before. And after that, we all connected. We were super tight. And I asked Kurt, I was like, I've seen your stuff and I love it. I'd love to do something together. And he was like, cool. And that's how it started. Like the next week we got together, we did the Break Even cover, and
wow.
And that's how I got into that world.
But you do them with Kurt, and then you do them alone too, right?
Yeah, I realized after a while, I really started getting, I'd say, serious about doing more videos. Like just this past January, realizing that it's such an incredible world and such an amazing platform to really like distribute your own projects. Your own, like, you want to make a music video, here's a place to put it out, and
you do them.
thing.
I mean, the production quality associated with them. Is awesome.
Thank you very much.
And you do them with some mutual friends of ours. Dylan Lane, Liz Gillies, Kiki Palmer.
Yes.
You've done them with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Thank you.
And the money's pretty good.
It's cool. Funny enough, what we always say is that the advertising money you get pays for the video.
Exactly, because your production quality is super high.
Because
you're breaking even.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the most important thing for us. Like, we're not trying to make big money on YouTube. We just want to make great videos for the people who are watching them, and we want them to be the best quality they can be. Yeah.
But I think that's awesome that you're able to do that, because the quality of your videos are so great. But the one thing, I know a lot of YouTube artists, and I think the biggest struggle with them is going from doing strict covers to doing originals. Is that something that scares you a little bit?
At first it did, and then in my situation, I've always been comfortable with it, because I've sort of always, people always been like, well, if you act, people aren't going to take you serious as a singer. And in my world, I'm just going to do it because I love doing it. And if people enjoy it, great. And I think for me, doing some of the TV stuff first and then doing some of the other music on the side, it all kind of works together. And then it kind of becomes this thing where it's like, there's no one way to say oh, he's a YouTube kid, like that.
Right.
And for me, that's always felt like a comfortable place for me to be able to put out an original. Because then people know it from other places rather than just YouTube. But all those guys who put out, there's some amazing songs with some of those YouTube artists. Like Sam Sui's a friend of mine.
Yeah, he's super talented.
He's so
he's
talented.
amazing.
And he's got this song that I love when I first heard it. It's called Me Without You, and it's so great. And I think it's tough for people to take those people in the same way that you take a Rihanna or someone like that.
Yeah.
But some of their music is just really beautiful. And
it's hard to just see them doing anything else but covers. But I think with you, you're doing so much, it's hard to label you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so much going on, and you're doing so many different things.
I think
it's hard to just put a label. Like my friend, our friends,
that's very smart.
Thank you.
Megan and Liz, who are super popular. I know they've been trying to put out original, waiting for one to hit. But it's they're so great at covers, and I feel like it's hard for everybody to kind of accept them as
totally.
But like you said, it's all
artists.
how you see yourself.
Yeah.
If you see yourself breaking those lines and those boundaries and barriers, and you put out quality stuff, I don't care where you come. I don't care if you came from the moon. If that's how you got started and it's good, I'm gonna listen to it. So I think that's a very smart way of looking at it.
Now, are you looking to be signed, or are you focusing on TV for the next 6 months?
I just started with a new music management, and
Cool.
And we've been working on the record. That's sort of why I was gonna release a record this month, and then I realized, I really wanted to rework it and make it the best it could be. Everything with the productions and songs. So I started with these guys, and they're great. They manage Fall Out Boy and Sia and Train. They got so many great acts, and I love the records they make. And that's why when I started with them, I said, you're right. They were we can make this record better.
Yeah.
And so for me, the way we're doing, it's probably going to be through a label or something of that sort, which is really exciting. But I just want the music to be out there. I just want people to hear it. So
not many people can also pull off a skinny tie. I just have to put that out there.
Thank you.
I don't know where to go from that. I was going to say how much talent he has and how excited I am to hear the album.
No, but that's where my my mind went to the
appreciate
tie. Please, now continue with the compliments.
No, the honesty. You're it's
Jesus. Are you okay?
It's very early
Are
for
your
us.
juices flowing?
No, not yet. His girlfriend is sitting right here, and I just left my boyfriend. Are you insane?
I would love to see you and his girlfriend fight. Just fight it out.
You have
I love
You
fights.
have-
I
you need a
love
lot of
watching
therapy,
fights.
I don't know.
Zachary.
Watch out. Laura's got
I
some
believe-
No,
spots.
I feel like
believe
you're
it.
going to
I
kill
believe it.
her. That's why I want to see the fight.
I
would
wouldn't
never
mess
wanna see
with
you get
her.
hurt.
She's a tiny little girl, but she seems like she has some spark.
She packs a
does.
punch.
Yeah.
She packs a punch. Laura had no idea this is what this was going to turn
That's
into,
great.
and it's so awesome. I can't even see her face when I just imagine it.
It's all jokes.
No,
We're
but
just
dude,
being
Of
silly.
course, yeah.
You really are super talented. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to hear, some original stuff. I mean, you really
Yes.
are. And the covers you do, the production quality is just, beyond anything. Do you play the covers? Do you get a chance to play the covers for any of the people who originally do those songs?
We did. Recently we did two things. We did one. We did a cover with Jason Derulo
I
of
saw
his
that,
on the
yeah.
other side with Kiki, and that was awesome. It was really cool to actually get to perform it with him.
Yeah,
It's his
that's
song.
cool.
And then there's a medley. We haven't been able to put out yet, but I did one with Victoria recently with Johnny Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh,
we
that's
did,
cool.
all of his songs, and man, just singing everything. They have so many amazing songs like Slide and just their songs
Iris
are great. Iris,
Wow.
it was pretty incredible experience to get to sing Iris with Johnny Resnick.
That's
So,
pretty wild.
yeah, it was pretty amazing.
That's
So,
sweet.
we'll see when it goes up. Hopefully it'll go up soon. We've been waiting for it. So.
I feel like these artists need to see your covers. I like your Beneath Your Beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
We have Labyrinth coming in when? When is that Greenberg? The week 8/26? We should play it for Labyrinth.
I would love that.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's a
totally.
great song.
Thank you.
And amazing. Our friend Mike Posner wrote that song.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
He
Yeah.
was just here last week.
Mike's
Or this
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's such a he's just an amazing writer, man.
Dude,
He's so
what a
good.
talent,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Have you met him before?
Very briefly, but not even he was coming out of this place, Earth Cafe in LA,
Okay.
on his bike, just
Yeah.
no sunglasses or anything. That's why I liked him right away. And he walked by, I was like, yo, you're Mike Posner. And he was like, yeah, man, how you doing? I was like, good. And he went away. So
His vibe is ridiculous.
it is a great vibe.
He's
He
very
just,
chill.
Good vibe.
Yeah.
boom.
It's infectious.
He's
It's
very
awesome.
enlightened.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
That's why he's such a great writer, and I respect artists who are
Yeah.
great writers
Yeah.
because I think it's so important. Even that's why I love Bruno Mars so much, and they just really, you can tell that the music is theirs. and
Yeah.
that they're
Absolutely.
singing from.
They have a very unique style that is really distinct to
Yeah,
them, and
exactly.
it's hard for other people to copy.
It's true.
Like
yeah.
I could tell a Mike Posner song that he wrote it. Like
Yeah.
Boyfriend, you could tell. You listen to the lyrics and you just know
I
that's
couldn't tell
him.
that.
Yeah.
You
It's a superpower. I couldn't tell
Yeah.
that he wrote Boyfriend.
You didn't know he wrote
I
Boyfriend?
knew he did, but I couldn't tell.
I could. You
I'd
could.
say Ryan Tedder, for example, is
Yeah.
after I find out a song
Yes.
is Ryan
You're
Tedder's,
like,
I'm like, of course that
oh,
was Ryan Tedder's.
yes, that
and
I
when I heard
understand.
Not Over You, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely Ryan
Exactly. You can tell after that.
It's a style they do, and it's
Yeah.
awesome to have that style.
Are you mimicking yourself off someone like Bruno Mars?
I would say I definitely draw a lot of inspiration from Justin Timberlake and
Okay.
Bruno Mars.
I
And those
see that.
guys. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, 100%.
Justin.
You can dance. You,
tried
you,
dancing.
you don't know.
We
He's
should make
very
him dance for
talented.
us. I would love to see him dance.
I'll dance. I'll do a split on
Yeah.
camera right now.
Like literally, he's super talented.
All right, I'm
I
gonna do a
believe
split. Let's
it.
go.
I've
Are you gonna
seen-
Are you really gonna do a split? Oh
my God, and he's wearing
Oh
really
my
tight
God.
jeans.
Oh my God, I hope your jeans rip because
Oh,
that would be
no,
really
no.
funny. Are you really gonna do a split?
Here he goes.
Oh
Holy
my God.
moly.
Oh my God. Oh
Holy
my God.
crap. Wow, wow,
Oh my
wow, wow.
God.
Thanks,
I
guys.
haven't been able to do that since I was like 10.
I haven't been able to do that ever.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That was impressive.
Well, thank you.
And
I
he
could
did it-
barely watch because I was cringing from pain.
You didn't even have to stretch or anything. You literally just plopped into a split.
Don't you wish you were him?
Yeah,
I do.
I do. I do. I wish I had. Ew, this is such a cheesy word, but I wish I had that swagger.
Oh.
Sorry.
Do you have any cool celebrity friends? Anyone? Who are you friends with?
I don't know, celebrity friends.
Anyone?
I mean, Victoria's awesome.
She's nice,
She's
yeah.
great. She's really cool.
Did you see her last concert? It was good. It was good.
Which one?
The one she just did with Big Time Rush.
I didn't see it. No,
It was
no.
good. Good
Yeah.
show.
I'm excited. I'm doing 2 shows with her next weekend. Where I'm
Are
opening
you?
for her next weekend in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which I'm
Nice.
pumped about. Yeah, she's
That's
awesome.
cool.
Like we had a great time on tour with her last year, and she's great. I don't know. I just friends of friends.
I'll tell you yours if you tell me mine. If I'll to what? Do we want
Yeah.
to compare celebrity friends?
No,
Me-
just
my-
wondering. I don't know.
Like
Maybe
me
they're
and
mutual.
Madonna.
Me and
and,
yeah, like
Yeah, he-
me and Mariah just chill every Saturday.
Yeah, I was with Brad Pitt the other day.
I hang out with Mariah sometimes.
Never.
When I make time for her. I'm really busy. I don't always have time
Angelina,
for her.
I can't hang out right now.
Yeah, Angelina just
I'm
keeps blowing up
sorry.
my cell phone.
Angelina, I'm gonna have to forward this to my assistant. I'll let you.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what he says,
Have
and then
your
we'll,
people
then-
call my
and then
people.
we'll rearranged. Thank you. No, but dude, I'm really excited. You're going on tour. You're doing how many shows?
I'm doing just 6 this tour.
Just 6.
Which is great because then I move the day after the Victoria show. I moved to Chicago for this new NBC show, so I had to make the short tour. But it's the best. I'm happy to be back.
Can you talk a little bit about the show?
About the show? Yeah, of course. It's
it.
It's an action political thriller, lots of explosions and kidnapping and stuff like that. And basically the plot line is that we go to this school where the president's son goes, a lot of very powerful people's kids go, and we go on this field trip and we get kidnapped, and they use the kids to manipulate the government through their very powerful parents. And there's a lot of twists and turns and crazy stuff happens, and yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited. I want to watch that show. What do you play?
I play, so my character is the best friend of the lead guy's daughter. And
cool.
we're sort of the recluse bunch of the school. We're like the artsy kids who like don't have very powerful parents. You know what I'm saying? But I'm it's funny because I can't draw at all, and my character is supposed to be a visual artist who draws Halston. Actually, my roommate. Like I have a huge crush on Halston. All this crazy stuff. And anyway, we're the ones that our parents aren't very powerful, and we're like the scholarship kids. So we're worried about what's going to happen to us in this whole thing. But Dermot Mulroney plays the leading man, and a lot of twists and turns happen with him, and it becomes clear why we are still alive and chilling.
When is it premiering? When
we
can
premiere,
we see
I think, sometime in 2014, probably February, March.
And just the name of the show?
It's Crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very cool.
Thank you.
I hope it works out. I'm excited to watch it.
Awesome.
I have a feel like I always get into these shows like 3 or 4 episodes in, and then they go away.
Yeah, I know.
I really want to. I want this.
So
one
don't
to
watch
stick
his
around.
show. Don't jinx it.
No. I want to. I love these types of shows.
Totally. And then I just did this new movie. I just finished last week.
Jeez.
In fact, it's called Love and Mercy, and it's the story of Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys.
Oh wow.
And I got to be. It was Paul Dano plays. He plays young Brian Wilson. So I did most of my stuff with him, and he's amazing. Like,
Dude, that's awesome.
Such an amazing actor, and it was a great time. It's John Cusack, Paul Giamatti, Elizabeth Banks, and
that's
wow,
cool.
A huge cast.
When
is that
awesome
coming
time.
out?
It's probably going to come out sometime next year as well. But really cool. It kind of goes between the 60s and the 80s. John Cusack plays him when he's older, and we actually shot an actual 16 and 35 millimeter and stuff like that. So it's feels like a documentary in the 60s with that part. So anyway,
you're very lucky, man. A lot of people I think everything worked out really well for you.
Thank you.
And there's some, there's some people who are whatever, they leave Nickelodeon and they kind of they chill for a few years.
Yeah.
You kind of just went right back into the swing of things, which I think is awesome.
Thank you very much.
So you had no downtime, really.
I'm just happy to do it, I'm just grateful to be doing it.
That's cool.
Thank you.
That's always the best.
Yeah.
Where you don't have any chill time in between. It's work, so you don't kind of get into that weird mode.
No funks.
No funks.
Just keep working.
It doesn't feel like work. I work hard, but it doesn't. I'd rather
doesn't
do
feel
it
like
than,
it.
than work. You know what I mean? So.
Very cool. Max Schneider.
Yay!
Please perform. I'm excited.
Let's go.
What are you gonna perform?
I'm gonna do a song of mine called "Shot of Pure Gold." It's a new one, and hope you like it. Hear it?
Yeah.
Woo! Come on. Yeah. You got your hooks in me, and it's harder to breathe, but I do it all to be a man. I caught this love disease, and I'm down on my knees. I want the 4th finger on your left hand, 'cause you got something that all the boys want, and you are something that all the girls wanna be. Don't you know what you're doing to me? Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know what you're doing to me? Ow, you're like a shot of pure gold. Got my heart beating out of control, and I need you, baby. And I'm never gonna let you go. You got me like, oh, 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 oh. Got me like, oh, 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 oh. And I'm never gonna let you go. Yeah. And I'm never gonna let you go. And I'm never gonna let you go. So some of that.
Wow,
Dude,
wow.
You're awesome,
that was
man.
phenomenal.
You're crazy talented.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Wow, just went right into that. Your voice sounds good.
Thanks.
The
Dude,
song is good.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.
Oh.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you very much.
Max Schneider, everybody.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you guys for having me.